So we're going to continue our multiplication and division. So the first thing we have is a 2 by 2. We have 34 times 63. And the students are responsible for doing the area model only with the 2 by 2. So we have 34 here and 63. And I always ask the kids which group of multiples are easier for them. Is it 3 and 4 or 6 and 3? What is easier for you, Malaya? 3s and 4s or 6s and 3s? Okay, so Malaya, do the 3s for me. Ready, go. And the 4s, Mariah, give me the 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48. Okay, so we now have our multiples of 3 and 4, and they're going to help us as we solve this problem. Okay, so we're going to start with 34. I always put that on the top and bottom. So the expanded form of 34 is what, Kennedy? What's the expanded form of 34? 30 plus 4. So we're going to put that on the top. And we're going to put it on the bottom because why? What do we know about opposite sides of a rectangle, Nevaeh? Equivalent, or what's the C word? Congruent. Good. Okay, now on the sides, the expanded form of 63 is what, Elijah? $60 plus 3, 60 plus 3. Okay, now we're getting ready to solve using our multiples. So now we have 3 times 6. So we're going to use our multiples of 3, and we're going to go down 6 to find our answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 18. How many zeros, Liam, is going to go in our box? How many zeros? 2. 1, 2. These 2 here. Okay, now we have 4 times 6. Caden, what is 4 times 6? 24. And how many zeros, Caden? How many zeros? 1. And 3 times 4, Adrian, 3 times 4. Use your multiples? Good, 12. Now we have 3 times 3, Honora. 9, and how many zeros? 1 0, the one right here. 1 0 will go into the box. So once we have all 4 windows filled, I'm going to slide my board up and we're going to add all the numbers that are in the boxes to get our final answer. Bless you. Okay, so I did 3 lines because we have 4 numbers. So we have 1,800 or 1,800. And I always tend to go largest to smallest. Either way, it's still going to come out with the same answer. Okay? 2 plus 0, class? 9 plus 1? Plus 4. So I'm going to do a 4, put our plus 1. 9 plus 2? 11. And 1 plus 1? So our answer is 2,142. Make sure you have a comma. Make sure you have a comma. Okay, so we just finished one of our homework problems. Now we're going to go to number 3 on your homework. And this is division. This is the assignment that we're trying to conquer, is this division. Okay, we already have our multiples of 4 because we're dividing by 4. So I'm going to give you a second to get your multiples of 4 written. Now, the first thing that I tell them, you're looking at this first number here, which happens to be a 3. the first digit has to be the same or larger than the digit on the outside. Okay, if it is, then you know a number is going to go up here one or more. If this number is smaller than the divisor, it's an automatic 0 at the top. So are we going to have automatic 0, or do we need to use our multiples on this first one? Automatic 0, because 3 is smaller than 4. So automatic 0, you're going to do a small arrow, and the 3 is going to move over here, and we have 31 as our new number. Okay, with 31, Cole, where would I stop at on my multiples with 31? Stop at 28, which is right here. Let's count down and see how far we had to go until we got to 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 goes up top because we went down 7 on our multiples. That's why it's so important to know our multiples and make sure we know them in order. So we have 31 and 28. What do we need to do with this? Are we going to add it or subtract that? Marley. How do you know we're going to subtract Marley? Good, the numbers are not the same. So put 28 in your head. You're going to count up to 31. When you have it, show me thumbs up. 28 in your head, and you're going to count up till you get to 31. I'm waiting on some more thumbs up. 28 in your head, count up to 31. Loyalty. 3. So 3 goes here. What am I going to do with my 3? Parker, what am I going to do with my 3 here? We're going to put it where? Good, in front of the 4. Great job. So now our number is 34. Okay? Now we cannot pass 34. Where at on my multiples will I need to stop? I cannot pass 34 appendum. 32. Now let's count down and see how many multiples we had to go down. 1, 2, 8. So 8 goes up top. Now you look. Is this number and the number you put a dot beside, are they the same number? No. So what does that mean? I have to subtract. When I subtract, what do I get? 2. Okay? So I have 78 remainder 2. What do I need to do now? Bianca, what do I do now? Huh?
You do 78 times 4.
Okay, so I'm going to do standard because a lot of the kids do standard and a lot also do area. So I'm going to do both ways. Whichever way is your strength, that's what you do. So 4 is going to go here. And with 78, the expanded form of 78 is what, Jason? Good. 70 plus 8. Lucas, what is 4 times 7? 28. How many zeros? 1 0. So it drops right inside of the box. 4 times 8, Sage. 4 times 8. 32. Good. 32. So now we're going to do our 2 lines. So we're going to put on, add our numbers in our area box. So we have 280. And we have 32. Now we make sure you draw your lines so it's nice and neat and nice. Because a lot of times students will get them correct in the boxes, but they're not lined up correctly. Okay, so what's 0 plus 2? Bryson. Bryson, 8 plus 3. 1, put a plus 1 here, and Bryson, 2 plus 1. 3. So we have 312. Now I'm going to do it for those that do the standard algorithm. Let's see. Who can I talk to today? Okay, Liam. 8 times 4. Good. He's using his multiples. Good. How much?
16.
8 times 4.
32.
32. So 2 goes here, plus 3. Now I'm going to do 7 times 4, Liam. How much is 7 times 4? 28. Hold 28 in your head and add on 3. 31. So either way your student checks it. Once you get what's back in the box, we're done. Are we done, Mariah? Am I finished? Why not? Good, because this is 312 and this here is 314. So what do I do, Mariah? Good, add the remainder. So that is plus 2. That's 4. That's 314. And 314. Okay? So make sure your student, if they get the wrong answer here, they need to redo the multiplication. If they get the same answer, that means that their division up here is not correct, because division is self-correcting. Okay? Now, class, we're going to move to number 6. So number 6 on your homework is your multiples of 7. Go ahead and get those written. That's what we've been working on the past 2 days, our multiples of 7. So we have 934 times 7. We're going to do the 3 different ways that we know how to do multiplication. And we're going to do 2 together, and that is our distributive property and our area model, which is very similar to one another. And so we need to do 2 lines on that area model because we have 3 digits. So 2 lines gives us 3 boxes. So we're multiplying by 7. And the expanded form for 934 is what, Kaden? What's the expanded form for 934? For 934, what's the expanded form? 900 plus is, no, the 3 is in what? Expanded form for 3. The 3 is in the tens place. How would I write it?
7 times 3.
No, how would I write the expanded form for 3 that's in the tens spot? You have 900 because it's in the hundreds place. 3 is in the tens place, so how would I write it in expanded form? 30, good. Plus 4. Okay? So up here, the number that we are multiplying by, we're going to put that first in each parenthesis, and we're multiplying by 7 in each one. Okay? And we're going to do this same expanded form here, 934, because 9 is in the hundreds place, 3 is in the tens, 4 is in the ones. Okay? Now we're ready to multiply. So 7 times 9, I'm going to use my multiples. What is the answer, Kennedy? 7 times 9. 1, 2, 3. Bianca, get that for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What do we get? 63. How many zeros? 2 zeros. Okay, 7 times 9, same thing up here with 2 zeros. Okay, do plus. What's 7 times 3? Bryson, 7 times 3?
Your car right up here.
And how many zeros? How many zeros, Bryson? 1, good. And so the same thing here, 7 times 3, 21 with 1 0. 7 times 4, Cole, 7 times 4. 28. And of course 7 times 4 is 28 here. And let me move it up just a tad. And the numbers that are on the boxes, or what we got when we pulled down the product for each one, I'm going to do 3 lines because our first number is 6,300. or 6,300. So we're going to add that up. 6,300, 210, oops, and 28. Make sure you have your lines so it's nice and neat and nice. So 0 plus 8, everybody. 2 plus 1. 3 plus 2. And we bring down that 6. So we have 6,538. So this is distributed property. And this here is our area model. Now we're going to do standard. 934 times 7. Okay, so 7 times 4, I'm going to go down 4. On my multiples, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 28. So 8 goes here, plus 2. 7 times 3, so I'm going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 21 plus 2. That's 23. 9 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 63. Plus 2. That gives me 65. So these are the 3 ways in which we can multiply standard algorithm, which should be very familiar to parents. Distributed property, getting them ready for algebra. And we have the area model as well. Okay, so on their homework and on their test, they're expected to do 2 ways. So if you get your answer twice, they will verify that they are correct. Okay, so now we're going to continue working on our homework. Have a good night.